Shalom, party people. Welcome to the 12th Sea. We're trying this again with new mics and a gimbal. I have Family Guy with me this beautiful Sunday morning. Out for a ruck. What are you rucking with today, Family Guy?
I just have, what did I say? I got 45 pounds.
45 pounds today?
45 pounds today.
45 pounds today.
Yeah.
All right. Let's switch to subject follow and see if maybe that stays on me a little bit better. So you rocking it in a Go Ruck pack?
Or Go Ruck, yeah, I got a Go Ruck 25 liter, 4.0. Go Ruck 4.0 25 liter.
Yep. You rocking plates in that, or you rocking anything else?
Yeah, just a 45-pound plate.
45-pound plates, cool. I just found a 7/16 Craftsman, or no, I'm sorry, this is a 17 millimeter Craftsman shallow socket, 6-point. Looks like a 3/8 drive.
Go turn that in and get your brand new one.
I bet I could, yeah. You know, there's whole people that all they do is go to yard sales to buy used tools.
Go turn them in for new ones.
Yeah, and they will buy anything that says Snap-on or Craftsman, or any of the other tools that have a really, really good warranty on them.
Oh yeah.
And it could be 100 years old, and they'll go cash it in.
Yeah.
For what they can get.
I know, and they'll honor it too.
Yeah, they will, which is crazy. Craftsman is getting less and less, but they're still, you find the right Ace hardware, and they'll still do it.
Yeah.
It's not as good as when Sears ran, but Sears honestly was a dying duck 30 years ago, let alone.
Well, you're a gearhead yourself, so.
Yeah, well, I
go.
twist wrenches.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
Family Guy, tell us a little bit about yourself since we have better audio now.
Oh yeah, well, my name's Family Guy. Live here in town, and got a wife and 4 kids, and I'm a pharmacist and a dad, and you know, just a guy just living life. I'm not sure what it's doing there.
I don't know. So it's the gimbal is trying to follow me. I have subject follow taken off. I don't know if you need to hold it so it'll track you.
Oh no.
But
that seems like a really expensive piece of equipment for me to...
It's the iPhone's way more expensive than the gimbal.
Oh, is that right? Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So.
Ooh. Seems like it's following me.
Yeah, it's actually looking at both of us for a second. So
hey.
yeah, camera's right here. So you can smile at the birdie there if you want to. But either way, so you said you're a pharmacist. I'm not gonna go deeper than that because it's nobody's business where or how much or anything like that. I twist wrenches on the night shift, and that's as much as I discuss on camera because I don't believe in discussing current job while on camera.
Oh yeah.
Because then my employer can never say, hey, you talked bad about the company.
Oh yeah.
Or
true.
hey, you talked bad about Sally in HR.
Oh yeah, true.
You said XYZ and got all that hoop and holler. Hey bud, can I get you to speed up? I do not like putting people under 18 on camera.
You got a step.
Because even if you wanted to be on the channel, it's one of those, like, I don't put my own kids on.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
we were talking about F3.
We were talking about F3 last time, and I believe they could hear you.
They got all the information and no questions for context.
I was all garbled over here, and I'm usually loud enough that they could pick me up a little bit. But
yeah.
It just wasn't as 100%. So, tell me a little bit about F3.
F3?
Yes.
F3 is fitness, fellowship, and faith. You want me to hold this?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll hold it.
That way they can see you while you're talking. It adds to the ambiance.
Morning.
Good morning.
F3 stands for fitness, fellowship, and faith.
Okay.
And F3 is a group of men in a community, various communities around the United States and the world who.
So is F3 in every state or most states in the U.S.?
I think it's in every state. Yeah, I'm sure it's in every state actually.
I was perusing F3 Nation, which is the website, last night, and it said greater than 46 states, but some of the information looked marginally dated. So
I think it's in every state.
So I wouldn't be surprised
Almost sure.
if it's not in a state near you, or it may be
Wherever you may be.
one of those situations where, you know, somebody who lives in the major metropolitan zones on the East Coast, where crossing a state line is like sneezing over there.
Yeah, you can get there pretty quick.
You get there pretty quick. I mean, I have driven from the Liberty Bell to DC very, very fast. So.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, since we're behind, they're squatting now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
so one of the core principles, or one of the credo of F3 is that we leave no man behind.
But
so
you leave them.
Our
You
fellow
don't
Ruckers
leave
are
them where you found them. Either.
leaving us. Oh yeah, and you don't. You leave no man behind. You leave no man where you find him. And so our fellow Ruckers are. They were waiting for us.
They're very nonchalantly saying, "Catch up."
Catch up. That's right.
I don't like squatting. Catch up.
Okay, so the other things about F3 stands for Fitness, Fellowship, and Faith. We have a mission. The mission of F3 is to plant, grow, and serve small workout groups for men for the invigoration of male community leadership. And we say that every time before we start a beatdown or workout because we want to make sure that everybody there, whether they're new to F3 or have been coming for years, understands the mission. And that mission can mean different things for different communities. It can mean different things for different men, but it's what it's there to do. So workout groups are small. They are men only. So ideally, workout groups in F3 are.
It's open to all men of all ages, all backgrounds.
Yeah. So we have five core principles too. One of those is it's always free. First one is always free.
Always free.
So it doesn't cost men anything. Now I did pay for this rucker, paid for the plate inside, but that was me.
Right.
I mean, nobody made me do that.
This rucksack I had in advance.
Yeah.
And we don't always ruck. I mean, there's all kinds of exercises that people do. You guys have groups all around town that meet.
Yeah, we do.
Every day of the week.
Yep.
So you can find your people. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You can find your people who work out your days of the week. So regardless of, you know, whether you're a Sabbath keeper like me on Saturday, Shabbat, or if you know, work out every day of the week, or if you only want to work out on Tuesdays, or you know, if Sunday is a hard Sabbath for you and you won't do anything, like your priest who just drove by earlier and you guys were heckling, how come you never work out with us?
I don't think that's the reason why. He's got a serve mass at 7:30. That's
sure
the reason on Sunday mornings. I think he's just
I'm sure he has a prior obligation.
Stick in the mud for us.
I'm sure he has a prior obligation. I mean, they were also heckling him as like, well, there's 6 other days that you can join us and you don't do it for that.
And in case he watches this,
yeah,
I do love you, Father, and you're a great guy. So
there you go.
You know, I wouldn't say that unless I did. So
well, there's a certain amount of camaraderie that you can lightly heckle people the better you know them.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. That's very true. So we got through, it's always free and open to all men, right? So
yes.
It's kind of part of our mission as well. All men, regardless of age, regardless of fitness level. We've had a guy in their 80s come out to one of our workouts before. You know, and you modify the workout a little bit, and they modify a little bit, and
yeah, it's all fitness levels, so you can.
All fitness levels too.
You know, if people are doing push-ups and you have to do them on your knees, no one is going to judge you for that.
That's right.
If people are doing push-ups and you have to push against, you know, a brick wall that's nearby instead of doing whatever,
that's right.
You do what you can do. You do want to challenge yourself, but you don't want to break yourself.
Yeah,
I know. You hold it for
you know what I mean?
5-6 minutes, and your hand starts getting a little shaky.
Well, we'll just pass it off to each other.
Conveniently, the gimbal is nice enough that it kind of overcomes for some of your shake and keeps things stable.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
So that does.
So in case my muscles start to like.
Yeah, if you spasm, it won't be as obvious. Although I saw a funny the other day that was a game of charades would be a horrible time to actually have a heart attack.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Might be a minute or two before they realize what's going on.
hopefully be able to speak at least a few words.
Hopefully.
That would give it away.
Yeah. Hey, nope, no talking.
Yeah, no talking. Shush. Oh, that's wrong. So wrong.
It is.
All right, so we're always free, open to all men, always outside, right? So we
Always
don't,
outside.
Don't work out in the gym,
Rain or shine.
rain or shine, or snow or heat. Right now it's pretty hot in the,
wake up
dog
and
days of summer here.
76 in the morning, and that's the coolest it's going to be all day.
But, yeah, but we've also worked out in -19 with a -25 wind chill.
There you go.
So we're out there all the time.
You guys typically.
Not every person's out there all
I keep saying
the
you
time.
guys. I need to say we. So
We,
we
yeah,
typically
we.
call them beatdowns, correct?
Yeah, we simply call them beat downs because you hopefully leave feeling a little bit beat down
There you go.
in your body and makes you want to come back and crave a little more, you know. So yeah, typically called beat downs. So fourth core principle is it's led in a peer rotating fashion.
So there's not an identified leader who is running things behind the scenes.
That is correct. Now, we do have a shared leadership team.
Right.
And there is what we call a Nantan who's kind of in charge of that, but
Right.
it's more leading the group and not dictating what the group does.
Well, in
right?
a 501c3 that's over the entire organization nationwide, I'm sure there's some level of board structure that's up there, but on the workouts, you don't have some alpha male who has taken over, like, all right, boys, we're forming our own militia, and what I say goes, and nobody gets anything else. That's, that kind of thing. It's
So the cool thing about F3 is that we don't have that, and when those things develop, that's what that Nantan is there to do.
Is they break it up.
Understands the mission, and oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here's everybody.
Yeah, we'll show everybody from behind.
Turn everybody here. There they
You're
go.
good. So, just to prove to you that I didn't just find Family Guy running around
Yeah, well, you could
outside
have
and said, hey, let's rock together.
Let's do that.
I mean, that's what I did with my previous running partner, who I still sometimes work out with. It was just,
we do find that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, guy just be running by, or
hey, you're rocking with us.
yeah, you're working with us, or join our workout group on Wednesday at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You know.
That's awesome. So, I was out running, and I had been praying for years for a running partner.
Oh yeah.
And I was out for a run, and I was pushing my kid's stroller, and I saw another dad pushing his kid's stroller.
Oh yeah.
And he had a double, but he only had one kid in the stroller. So I don't know if he hit a pothole and a kid fell out, or if that was the only kid that was awake in the morning. He said, "You're coming with me, son." But something.
It's funny.
And I had a single, but mine was at capacity.
At capacity with one.
So, yes.
It'd be kind of weird if you're pushing a stroller and there's nobody in it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
That is a little weird.
Yeah.
I did end up purchasing a double because I have more than one kid. So,
There you go.
but the single is still way more fun to push than the double because the double is twice the trouble.
That's right.
And in that ordeal, we were running, we passed each other. I was like, how far do you run? He's like, usually around 3 miles. It's like, that's how far I run. You out this time most days? And he's like, I see you. I was like, I see you too. All right, tomorrow, that stop sign.
Oh, that's great.
No number exchange, no nothing. It's you either have to show up or you're like, man, that's weird, dude.
Yeah,
I'm changing the time I run.
Going.
And showed up, and we
Nice.
just kept running.
Nice. How long did that last for?
We were in together for about 3 years.
Great.
It was good. He shows up to F3 now. He has a different life situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't get onto that on camera.
yeah,
I
sure,
don't want to
sure.
air his stuff. But
Yeah, sure.
he used to be very far away, and now he is near once more.
Oh, nice.
And so that has made life better.
Okay, good.
So, but yeah, he was quite literally an answer to prayer for years because I hated running alone, but
yeah.
I needed to run.
That's
And
cool.
He became my workout buddy. So how'd you find F3?
You know, a guy at work had asked me to come to F3 for many months. Oh yeah, here we go.
You're good. I'll hold it.
You hold it, okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
here, I'll tell you what, let me
You wanna go over here?
do the Cupid shuffle over here.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah.
That's like a brand new angle.
Yeah. All right. So.
Guy at work had been asking me, Cardio was his name, and he had been asking me to come to F3 for a couple months, and had got some other guys to ask me. I was like, always an excuse, you know, that kind of thing. And I decided to, actually just one morning, he had given me the schedule of what the workouts were, and one morning I just decided to go because I was like, you know, up or whatever, and not usually a morning person. Usually I was scrambling to get to work on time, that kind of thing. And just got up one morning and went, and a bunch of the guys, some of the guys who are actually here right now, and a bunch of the guys who still come work out with us at F3 were there, and just started going. Actually, the guy who invited me originally wasn't even there that morning. He couldn't make it. So
He did a drive-by invite.
yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, it's been great. I've been coming to F3 for, excuse me, just right around 18 months now.
18 months. That is fantastic.
Yep.
So how long has F3 been going in this town?
About 4 years.
4 years.
Yep. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah.
That's awesome. So are there resources if you don't have one nearby for you to start one?
Yeah, actually there are. So there's f3nation.com. I don't know exactly what the links are in there, but f3nation.com is our national website, and they have.
I saw a link that. Start
How
one.
to start one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what you can do.
So somebody here did that once.
Somebody here did that once.
And now today we have a group of.
That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. So.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So the guy who started it, well, anyway, I don't know. We can't say locations, right? So
yeah, I would prefer we keep locations off.
Here,
people who watch my channel religiously know where I am, but I'm not going to volunteer that information.
Sure. The guy who started it here actually had been a guy with F3. He moved here for his job,
right?
And so he had all the experience. Well, yeah, exactly. Had all the experience. Correct.
Didn't say it was a lot, just all of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. One of the great things about F3 is that we just do things, right?
Yeah.
So there's no. Now, sometimes we've gotten ourselves into trouble because we didn't think about it enough before we tried to do something. We're like, oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Probably need to
we didn't
adjust.
think about that. But we just. We recently expanded to some rural towns around us. I mean, boom, they are on fire for
That's
F3.
great.
And they had never had any exposure to it before. And it's been amazing. Like, even over the last 3 weeks. So.
Are there always early morning groups, or are there afternoon groups?
I'm not going to say
groups?
always.
But usually?
But usually, they're early mornings. And that's not, it's not in our core principles. It's not into our last core principles into the Circle Trust. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
We're kind of doing pre-Circle of Trust now, so.
We kind of are. But kind of one of the things about F3 is that it's getting out of your comfort zone, men doing like hard things. And one of those things is getting up early, right? And
exactly.
So that's an important piece. That
it's kind of an unwritten, unofficial rule.
And lots of wives and families like that because they are still sleeping.
Right.
And so if you're out working out, what do they care if everybody's in the house is still sleeping?
Right.
So
lock the door, set the alarm, go out, work out, and workouts are typically 45 minutes.
Typically 45 minutes. Sometimes on the weekend we'll go an hour, that kind of thing, just to get a little extra time in because people don't have to rush off. But yeah, 45 minutes.
Well, and a typical meeting time is right around 5 in the morning. 5
in the morning. Some of our places meet, anywhere between 5 and 5:30.
Right.
So, yeah.
So this morning we met at 6:30 because Sunday, let some people sleep in.
Yeah, we don't have the obligation most people don't have the obligation of work.
Right.
So.
I go to work tonight, but hey, that's.
Oh, there you go. You could take a nap this afternoon.
Exactly. If I'm lucky, I'll get a 2-minute nap. So, all that good stuff.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And so, yeah, the last core principle is the circle of trust. And so the circle of trust can be whatever the cue or the person leading that workout that day, whatever they want it to be. So
I was perusing the website on suggested workouts, and there was one I found where it was a game of knockout, but if you get knocked out, you draw a card, and that card tells you what your workout is and how many reps, and you do that evolution. So like say it's burpees or whatever, and you drew like 13 burpees. So you do 13 burpees, and then as soon as you've completed, you get back in line. And once you've gotten back in line, you're back in the game, and the game goes on normal knockout rules until there's only one man left who's not doing an exercise.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we did that actually just last Thursday.
That sounds cool.
That game, we just did that game. Yeah.
How long did that go on for?
You know, I can't remember. But we did something else after it, so there was enough time.
So,
do something else.
There was another one I saw that was ultimate frisbee with burpees.
Oh yeah.
And so every changeover, when the disc changed from team 1 to team 2, or team 2 to team 1, every changeover, you had to do burpees in a decreasing fashion. So first changeover was 5, second changeover was 4, third changeover 3, and just keep going. And the game didn't stop for the burpees. So you finish them fast, you might have an advantage. You finish them slow, you might get scored on.
That's true.
And I was like, that sounds like a lot of fun. So workouts aren't just miserable all the time. Sometimes they're gamified.
I didn't go the other day, but there was a guy who did soccer too.
Oh, that's cool.
And they played soccer. Every time the ball went out of bounds, everybody did 10 blockies, which are with the cinder block.
Oh yeah.
So burpee with the cinder block. So
we call them
that happened
coupons?
about 5. We call them coupons.
Yeah.
And that happened about 5 times, and then I hear the ball never went out of bounds again.
There you go. Everyone played it conservative.
That's right.
So a typical fashion that you will see with F3 is everybody shows up with cinder blocks, and if you show up, you can be provided with your own.
That's right.
So quite literally sticking to always free.
Yeah, that's like your first gift from F3. Is
the group will give you a cinder block. They request that you come back with it.
Costs $2 at Lowe's, so we can afford that.
You can afford.
Most guys can afford that.
You know, but at the same time, if you keep coming back with your cinder block, it will be loved.
That's right.
And a lot of guys will decorate their cinder blocks accordingly. Good morning. I'm gonna run over this way.
Got our headphones in.
Yeah, it's okay. Most people do.
I usually do.
So, you know, $2 cinder block, people will decorate them accordingly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, they're going into squats.
Uh-oh.
So if we just like turn around and run the other way while they're in squats, do you think they'll
be like, what the heck?
Chase us down? We didn't do squats for nothing.
That's right. They might.
And it's not just the fact that we're slow that we're in the back. It's we don't want to put people on camera who don't want to be on camera. But,
I'll squat.
Yeah.
We're doing an interview back here.
What'd you guys do? 10 squats?
Again. I'll do 1.
Okay, there's 4. Good enough. Can't say I didn't participate.
You guys be interested in taking a Tipton Q Wednesday or Friday this week?
I cannot do it this week.
I cannot.
I got a big project starting at work this week, so it's going to be every morning.
All right, so review on the 5 core principles real quick. Always free, always outside. Open to all men.
Led in a peer rotating fashion.
Peer rotating fashion.
And
ends in a circle of trust. So you can have dudes who you meet with that if you need prayer requests, if you're a praying person, you take prayer requests. If you're not a praying person, you can have some Oh, shucks, dude, that sucks.
That's right.
Can we love on you?
That's right.
So, F3 is not officially a faith-based organization, but faith is one of the 3 F's.
Right.
And
so faith meaning
we just ask that you believe in something bigger than
you
yourself.
got it. You're exactly right. Believe in something bigger than yourself.
And if that something bigger than yourself is F3, then that's something bigger than you. If that something bigger than yourself is a higher power, that's your higher power. I'm a Messianic. I pray to the same God that Christians pray to. I just know him as Yahweh. That's his name in Hebrew. But as we previously discussed, that in which we know a name, that in which we call a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet.
Right. That's
William Shakespeare on that one, quoting through Juliet. You know, if I went to Mexico, people would pronounce my name with a Hispanic accent. You know, I'm still the same person.
Still the same person. That's
Right.
right.
Which, speaking of names,
Wherefore art thou skirts? Right.
yeah, well, skirts for F3, 12th C for YouTube. But so, what the Spanish for 12 is what, 12?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
12 C. But anyway, so speaking of nicknames, you have a nickname. It's Family Guy.
Family Guy. You got it.
Yeah, you got that because you're a family guy.
I'm a family guy.
Sorry, the theme song was in my head.
Well, it seems today that all you see is violence, movies, and sex on TV. So
Where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to
rely? Luckily, there's a family guy.
We appreciate that about you, sir. So not only did you enjoy the cartoon, but the fact that you have a big family.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Greater than 2 kids, less than 2 kids.
Greater than 2 kids.
I am greater than 2 kids as well. So,
I'll even tell you there's 4 of them.
oh, there you go. I have 3. So
There you go.
I need to catch up.
Well, you know how that works, don't you? So
Yeah.
you've got all the instruction you need.
Well, so there's a joke in some of the circles that I run around in about what the first commandment actually is. And if you're going chronologically, you open Genesis. Good morning, sir. Yeah, you should come join us. It's a free group, dude. It's called F3. Check us out. So,
The first commandment is.
be fruitful and multiply.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, first thing that Yahweh told Adam and Eve is to rule and subdue the earth.
That's right.
To be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah.
And then he told them, hey, see that fruit on that tree? That unidentified fruit from the Old Testament that some people say is an apple?
That's right.
The skit guys, I love the skit guys. They were doing a sketch and they had a pear and they were doing Adam and Eve. And they were like, you have a pear, dude, what's that? It's just it's like, it's an unidentified fruit from the Old Testament. Like, it's supposed to be an apple. The Bible doesn't say it's an apple. This is all the church had in the fruit bowl.
Right.
So, anyway, unidentified fruit from the Old Testament, don't eat that. That was actually the second thing he told Adam. First one was be fruitful and multiply. So, a joke that runs around in my circles is the first commandment is be fruitful and multiply. So get after it.
That's right. Get after it.
Go team. And that's TEEM because you're teaming with life instead of TEAM.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
Write that one down.
yeah. But anyway, you know, some of us like to have kids.
That's right.
If I'm nice enough to my wife, she lets me put a baby inside of her.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Cool stuff. So I'm happy to talk about F3. I'm happy to talk about life. I'm happy to talk about. Well, we're coming to the end of our ruck here.
we are coming to the end of our ruck. We probably got like what, 200 yards?
Yeah.
All
200-300 yards.
So is there any words of wisdom that you would like to leave our 2 viewers with?
Never accept a wooden nickel. No, I don't know.
You know, wooden nickels actually used to be a thing.
I know. Yeah. Wasn't as good as a metal nickel, I guess.
it wasn't.
That's why that I imagine.
Well, at a
why
certain
that
point,
phrase
they
came up, you know?
at a certain point they went out of circulation, and they were, or they were no longer honored,
Well,
and people
you
still
know,
had them.
But you could make a wooden nickel pretty easy. You know,
can.
You know, so there you go. You know, words of wisdom. You know, just get after it. You know what I mean? Like, do hard things, better yourself.
That's
whatever that
Go
is.
Do Hard Things
Hopefully
is the
that's
motto
F3.
of my channel. So
Oh yeah,
it's
do hard.
even-
Oh yeah, I've seen your t-shirts and stuff before.
Yeah.
That's right. No, I mean it's just like doing hard things makes men better.
It does.
You know, so we need to get out there and do it. And F3 is a great way to do that. It's a free way to do that, and you'll get to know your community. You'll get to expand your community.
Yeah. You get off the
You'll
couch,
make
dust the
friends
Dorito dust off your fingers.
you
and-
didn't even know you had. Yeah, get that Cheeto dust off those fingers.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right, we're coming to our hill, so we're gonna run, but go do hard things.